page 2, 3, and 4 of this form, make copy of all the pages of this form and any attachment, one for each party, named in this case, and an extra copy for yourself. Take or mail the original and the copies to the court clerk's office and pay the filing fee. The clerk will write the date of your trial in the box above. Your court may also electronic filing. Check your local court website for information. www.courts.ca.gov/find and my court HTM. You must have someone at least 18, not you or anyone else listed in this case. Any defendant or plaintiffs, in they want some go to the court, they should be over 18 years old. Give each defendant a court stamps. Copy of all pages of this form and any page this form tells you attach. There are special rules for serving or delivering this form to public entity, association, and some business. See forms. SC 104, SC 104B, and SC 104C, delivering this form to public entity, association, and some business. See form SC 104, SC 104B, and SC 104C. Go to court on your trial date listed above. Being plaintiffs, being witness listed, and any evidence you need to prove your case. Okay, next, page 24. Plaintiffs meaning the person, business, or public entity that is suing. Plaintiff is name, telephone number, address, mailing address. If different, same thing is a pass. Email address doesn't matter. If more than one plaintiffs, list the next plaintiffs here. Name, same thing. Check here, if more than two plaintiffs, attach form SC 104A. Check here, if either plaintiffs listed above is being business under a fictitious name and attach form SC 103. Check here, if any plaintiffs is a licensee or deferred deposit originator, payday lender, under financial, check section 23,000 at Sequire. 2. The defendant, the person, business, or public entity being sued, the same thing, is name, street, mailing address. If the defendant is a corporation, limited liability company or public entity is the person or agent authorized for service of process here, name, job title, normally job title president or owner, but the corporation is not, say, owner, but just president, if known, address. Check here, if your case is against more than one defendant and attach Form SOC 104, SOC 100A. Check here if any defendant is on active line with military duty and the right defendant's name here. Normally, if the other party is military, soldier, in case we cannot make the small claim against the soldier, we can do it. 3. The plaintiff's claim the defendant owes how much the amount, explained below and on page, next page. That one is the A. You should remember a claim for COVID-19 rental debt cannot be made on this form, use form. Why does the defendant owe the plaintiff's money? How much for I owe him against? Next page, 25. When did this happen? When? The date. If no specific date, give the time period, date start, date through. See, how did you calculate the money owed to you? Do not include court cost or fee for service, just original debt only. Check here. If you need more space, attach 1C of paper on forms MC031 and write SC 100, item 3 at the tops. Number 4. You must ask the defendant in person writing or by phone to pay you before you sue. If your claim is for possession of property, you must ask the defendant to give you the property. Have you done this? Yes or no? If no, explain why not. Number 5, why are you filing your claim at this courthouse? Why you call this court? You mean as a jurisdiction? Why you court here? This courthouse covers the area. Check that a place. 1. Where the defendant lives or does the business. Defendant live here or does business here. Second, normally 90%. 1 is alright. 2, where the plaintiff's property was damaged. Yeah, this area, this section, that's the property I damaged. That's okay. Where the plaintiff was injured for the accident, I injured this area. 4, where a contract, written contract or spoken contract, was made, signed, performed. If you make that any contract, should remember exact address and date, performed or broken by the defendant, or where the defendant lived or did business when the defendant made the contract. Normally 99% is mark A, this one. B, sometimes where the buyer or lessee signed the contract, lives now or lived when the contract was made, if this claim is about an offer or contract for personal, family, or business owned goods. C, when the buyer signed the contract, lives now or lived when the contract was made, if this claim is about a retail instruments contract, like a credit card. D, where the buyer signed the contract, lives now or lived when the contract was made, or where the vehicle is permanently grasped. If this claim is about vehicle finance sale, C, other. Normally B, C, D, E, 1% less. Just mark A is better. Number 6. List the zip code of the place checked is above. If not, just you could write down right here that the zip code. Codes cannot leave that they can leave for the address, but they could write down any zip code, check it out, to say that that's this area, jurisdiction is here, or this zip code is not here. You should go to any other code. They should any information to you. 7. Is your claim about the attorney-client fee dispute? Yes or no? If I should receive it from the attorney received any money, and then after that, that work is not mine, or my satisfaction. If yes, and if you have had arbitration, fill out form SC 101. Check it to this form, and check here. Arbitration meaning arbitrator. Arbitrator handle arbitrators be a formal judge or attorney or people. They can do, but arbitration just one day. One day they can do it. They should make a decision. But attorney case, arbitration, not a plaintiff, the defendant. Reason for defendant is just one arbitrator. Arbitrator is here. They do long story history, but small claim court, just attorney, not busy attorney. They go to the court. I want some judge for the small claim. They can do. any person, small claim attorney, a small claim is court judge, just attorney, not much the experience attorney, they can do. A, are you suing a public entity? Yes or no? Public entity meaning for the city, police, or at any government section, we suing to them. But after we send the letter, some places good. For example, my area is the street address. Street is too bad. Sometimes it's the tire is damaged. In case, because for the city hall, my the area is too bad for, and then I damaged my tire. You should pay for the tire, something. In case normally city hall is paying. Okay, I'm so sorry. I paid at the $200 or $300 pay. Sometimes, no, I'm sorry, I can't. We don't have any money, something like that. In case that one is not finished, if they don't agree with requesting, that one is attachment and then small claim. And easy, small claim is getting for the judgment. After that, we can do it city hall. They should pay. Are you suing a public entity, yes or no? If yes, you must file a written claim with the entity first. A claim was filed on something. If the public entity denies your claim or does not answer within the time allowed by law, you can file this form. Okay. Next page 26, page 26, 9. Have you filed more than 12 other small claims within the last 12 months in California? Yes or no? If yes, the filing fee for this case will be higher. Over 12 times small claim, normally regular small claim filing fee is $50, but over 12 times filing fee is $100, is higher. 10, is your claim for more than $2,500? Yes or no? If you answer yes, you also confirm that you have to not file, and you understand that you may not file more than 2 small claim cases for more than $2,500 in California during this calendar year. That's the big amount is Yusu Larum, the small claim. Government doesn't want. You should go to the regular court. I understand. 11. I understand that by filing a claim in small claim courts, I have no right to appeal this claim. I declare under penalty of perjury, I say that you should remember this oath. I declare under penalty of perjury, under the laws of the state of California, that the information above and no any attachment to this form is true and correct. Date, your name, and signature. If 2 persons, one more person is name and the second plaintiff's signature here. Request for accommodation. Assisted listening system, computer assisted real-time caption or sign language interpreter. Services are available if you ask at least 5 days before the trial for this oral accommodations contract. The clerk's office for form MC 410. Okay. This one, you break 10 minutes, go to restroom, and then you can get the break. 아, 예, 그 내가 테이블에다 올려놓은 거 있죠? 저쪽 조지아에서 온 편지. 그거 자기네는 기록이 이제는 없대요. 예, 그래서 그래도 어디다가 해야 되는지는 가르쳐 주겠다고 그러니까 전화를 해보세요, 거기다가. 이런, 왜 못해요? 이런 편지를 받았는데, 그럼 그 다음에 내가 어디다 연락하면 되니? 이러는 건데, 그렇다면 시비건 안 준다 그랬죠. 해보세요. 해보세요. 아이고. 예. right. 예? 한 시간 있다 하라고 했어요. 예, 오케이.
收到学校的红牌警告，是不好还是好？就是说，如果你要保持正确的出勤率，如果你再不来的话，我们将取消你毕业签证。我就3周，3、4周没请假，没啊？那你请假没事啊？懒得跟他说。收到了吗？没有，他都来。那也够了。
那一个礼拜来几天？1
天。
都是3个月回来。
啊，我就想你都不来，我就想你收到，你让我。
收到。
我也收到。
然后他说他不来的话，就让他那边，他说他不来了，请假。你看今天也得给，我也来了。太严了。你知道吗？
因为他之前没事，
他之前那个打架，
进去了，那是
就是跟他没关系，
但没有办法，他有逮捕令，他被逮捕，
然后人家案子被取消了，就没成立，没立案，法官就说你回去有啥事儿。
那他好 说不准的，说不准的那个标，像四川那个到底是枪吗？不是，应该肯定。
Okay, we go to page 27. 27, SC 103, fictitious business name. This form is attached to form SC 100. SC 100 meaning someone. And then form SC 120 meaning for the answer by defendant. Form SC 500 doesn't matter. Number one, if you want to file a small claim and you are doing business under fictitious names, doing business as or DBA, give the following information. Business name of person suing meaning plaintiffs. Business name of plaintiffs. Company name. Business address, not a U.S. Postal Service PO box, no PO box, just address, mailing address. Pass. 2. The business listed in 1 does business as. Check only 1. On individual, association, partnership, corporation, limited liability company, others, something. You must follow the laws for fictitious business names. If you have not followed these laws, including filing a fictitious business name statement in your county, not county, your country. Confuse the county or country, and publishing this information in a local newspaper, the court can dismiss your case. If your country where you filed your fictitious business name statement, meaning DBA, 4. Your fictitious business name statement number, DBA number. 5. Date your fictitious business name statement expired. Normally no expire date. We already expired in case. Number 6. I declare under penalty of perjury under the laws of the state of California, that line should remember that the information above is true and correct. Only the owner, president, chief executive, executive officer, CEO, or other qualified officer can sign this form, date and name and signature. Next page, 28, page 28. SC 108. Other plaintiff or defendant. Case number is the same thing, plaintiff or defendant. The court is stamped here. This form is attached to Form SC 100, item 1 or 2. Number 1. If more than 2 plaintiffs, person or business or entity suing, list their information below. Other plaintiff's name street address, phone number, city, state, zip code. Mailing address is same thing, just the past. Number 2, if more than one defendant, person, business, or entity being sued list their information below. Other defendant's name, street address, city, state, zip code. Mailing address is the same thing, just the past. You should remember this form, small claim. If you received any money, you working and didn't receive any salary or any service fee or something, you should do, don't forget, you should do that the small claim. Doesn't matter you have the green card or not, you should get any money, don't lose. Number 3, is there a claim for more than $2,500? Yes or no? If yes, I have not filed. And understand that I cannot file more than 2 small claim cases for more than $2,500 in California during this calendar year. I understand that by filing a claim in small claim court, I have no right to appeal this claim. You should remember, if you file any small claim and then you lose, if you lose, that's finished. You don't have any right to appeal. But if you defend them, if you lose, you can file. But plaintiffs, you cannot file. You lose, it's finished. I declare under penalty of perjury under California state of law, that's information above, and any attachment to this form is true and correct. Should remember, date, print your name, sign your name. If one more person, the plaintiffs, one more person's name, and then sign here. Next page 29. If you file small claim and then delivery to other party, after that, not finished, if you send that the summons to the other party, you should file proof of service to the court. If not file proof of service, this case is a drop. Sure to remember, at any court action, if you file for the summons and then deliver it to other person, after that, proof of service file, and summons cannot delivery by mail, delivery by person, personal only. This is law. And then SC 104, proof of service. Use this form to serve a person, business, or public entity to learn more about proof of service. Read what is proof of service, form SC 104B, to learn more about how to serve a business entity. Read how to serve a business or public entity, form SC 104C. To serve a business, you must serve one of the following persons: owner, for a sole proprietorship; partner, for a partnership; or general partner, for a limited partnership; any officer or general manager, corporation or association; any person authorized for service by the business, corporation, association, general partnership, limited partnership. Any person authorized for service with the Secretary of State, corporation, association, limited liability company, LLC, limited liability partnership, LLP, limited partnership. To serve a public entity, you must first file a claim with the entity, then serve one of the following people: clerk of a city or county, chief officer or director of a public agency, any person authorized for service by the entity. 1. A. If you are serving a person, write the person's name below. If you are serving business or entity, write the name of the business or entity, the person authorized for service, and that person's job title. Job title meaning president, owner, or secretary, something. Business or agent's name, person authorized for service, job title. 2. Instruction to server. You must be at least 18 years old and not be named in this case. Follow this step. If somebody delivery to the someone, not you, or not name in any loose paper, but doesn't matter, add any. 18, over 18 is okay. And any person over 18 is okay. They have green card or not, doesn't matter. They have job or not, doesn't matter. 2. Instruction to server. You must be at least 18 years old and not be named in this case. Following this step. Give a copy of all the documents checked in 3 to the person. 1. Or give a copy of all the documents checked in 3, one of the following people. 8. Competent adults. Competent adults meaning at least 18. Living with and no other home of the person in 1. C. An adult at least 18 who seems to be charged with the partner in 1, usually receiving mail, but not a U.S. Post Office box, not P.O. box meaning. If there is no known physical address for the person in 1, and mail a copy of the document left with one of the adults in A, B, or C above to the person in 1, then competent and sign this form and give allowing, give married, mail. Where is? Give or mail your complete form to the person who asked you to service these court papers in time for the form to be filed with the court at least 5 days before the hearing. 3. I served the persons in one copy of the document checked below. A. SC 100 plaintiffs a claim or order to go to small claim court. B. SC 120 defendant claim and order to go the small claim court. C. Order for examination. This form must be personally served. Check the form that was served. Note, the court can issue a civil arrest warrant, civil arrest warrant if the service party does not come to court or if the order for information was personally served by a registered process service, sheriff, marshal, or someone appointed by the court. Number 1, SC 134 application and order to produce statement of asset and to appear for the examination. 2, at 138-EG 125 application or order for appearance and examination. 4, other statistic. Next page number 30. Fill out A or B below. A. Personal service. I personally gave a copy of the document check in 3 to the persons. 1. On date, at time, AM, PM, at this address, city, state, zip. B. Substitute the service. I personally gave a copy to the document check in 3, A, B, C, or D. 2, check 1. A competent adult meaning at least 18 years old, at the home of and lives with the person in 1, or an adult who seems to be charged where the person 1 usually works, or an adult who seems to be in charge where the person 1 usually receives mails or has a private post office box, not a U.S. post office box, meaning not P.O. box, if there is no known physical address for the person in. I told the adult, please give these court papers, name of a person in 1. I did this date, time, AM, PM, at this address, something, city, state, zip code, name of description of the person 1 gave the papers is. After serving the court papers, I put copy of the document listed in 3 in an envelope, sealed the envelope, and put first class prepaid postage on it. I addressed the envelope to the person in 1 at the address where I left the copy. I mailed the envelope on date, time, from city, state. By leaving it check only, check 1, A, at a U.S. Postal Service mail drop, or B, At the office of business mail drop, where I know where the mail is picked up every day and deposited with the U.S. Postal Service, or C, with someone else, I ask to mail the defend a document to the person in one, and I have attached that person's complete Form SSC 104A. 5. Service information, name, phone, address, city, state, G. Fee for service. Fee for service meaning somebody delivered this document, I should pay service charge to him. Normally they charge $100. If you are a registered process server, county registration number. Normally any person, they don't have any registration number or something, in case they have. Meaning for the sheriff or marshal, they can deliver it. Number 6, I declare on the penalty of perjury under the California state law that I am at least 18 years old and not named in this case, and that the information above is true and correct. Date. Signature something. Okay, this is finished. Yeah, today is finished, and then you can meet for May 9.
May 19.
Not 19.
May 9?
May 9.
For what, sir? For registration?
Yeah. May 9 is starting the lesson.
We have in here already.
It's May
This is
19.
May 19.
Oh, May 19?
Yeah, to May.
No, that's the
19.
registration.
The registration.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
He gave me that thing now. Not,
The start of class will be May 27 again.
oh, really?
Yeah. Summer quarter.
Our starting date is May 19.